It's me. It'll put you right to sleep. Right. Now, as you may know, our Catherine Leyden has compiled a bucket list of things that she'd like to do before she turns 65. So far, she's learned how to jive. She has visited an island, caught a fish. And next on her list is learning to play the spoons. Now, the problem with learning to play the spoons is that if you actually do manage it, you need to find somebody to play with. And of course, Catherine didn't want to play with just anybody. No, she decided she wanted to play with one of the country's top traditional musicians. And of course, being a tribal Galway woman in her heart, nothing would do her but that it had to be Sharon Shannon. And once again, a minor miracle has been achieved because we are joined this morning by Catherine and the mighty Sharon Shannon and Lord Alan Connor down below. By the way, this is one of my best friends down here at the very end here, and he won't speak to me, right? He's only come on proviso that I don't talk to him and don't embarrass him, but his boss has said try and get him to speak. Yeah. Morning, Alan.
Morning.
That's about as much as we're going to get out of him. Right, Catherine, we're going to see you getting a masterclass with Johnny Bongos a little later on. I think in your heart of hearts, you thought, should the spoons be no problem?
They're not easy at all, I tell you. They're just the hands, look at, bet into me I am. They're not easy at all. I love the sound of them, I love the rhythm, and I'm thrilled to have Sharon and Alan here today. But it's been hard graft now, I can tell you.
Well, we're going to find out whether that hard graft pays off or not. Shaz, you're very welcome. Good morning, darling.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for having us.
I think I've been waiting for years to get you on here, but I know you're not mad about the mornings, and I know he's even less mad about the mornings. But there's a few things you want to talk to us about. First and foremost, you gig all the time, and there is nothing like a Sharon Shannon gig. And what you've done with the latest album is you've captured that, basically.
Yes, it's a live gig, and it's an actual DVD and a CD combined, and it's of Alan and myself.
Was this broadcast? This was the one that was broadcast about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
It's incredible the two people can make as much of a racket as the two of you do.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, we do make quite a racket.
But people, for those who haven't been to one of your gigs, they may think, oh well, it's all slow, traditional airs and all the rest of it. It's anything but. It's about as rock and roll as a traditional act can get.
Well, thanks to Alan, it is, the multi-instrumentalist over there, and you know how amazing he is.
I do.
Absolutely brilliant.
I do. I wouldn't buy a guitar without asking him first. And in fact, I have tried, and he has said no, and I've listened to him. He saved me a lot of money.
You play the guitar?
No, I don't. I collect them. No, thank you very much. Now, a lot of people would think Sharon Shannon, traditional musician, travels the world, and that it's her passion in life. But in actual fact, you have lots of passions in life, and animals are very close to the top of that, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely, Mark. Yeah, and I'm a very proud patron of Modra. It's dog rescue charity in Connemara, in Galway, and Modra stands for Mutt's Anonymous Dog Rescue and Adoption, and they do fantastic work rescuing and rehoming abandoned dogs.
How many animals have you got?
I have a lot of dogs and
Alan, how many animals has she got?
Yeah, it varies, Mark, because a lot of ones come in and I look after them and find homes for them.
But you're like a one-woman animal rescue all on your own, aren't you?
I suppose a little bit, but I'm very involved with Modra and various other organisations trying to help out, and also Aaron animal rights organisation as well. I like to help.
Well, you're not just involved; you're a major benefactor, and I know that you do fundraisers, and I know that you contribute hugely to the financial health of those organisations. You've also just been signed up as an ambassador of Building for Hope, or Building of Hope.
Building of Hope project, yeah. And for the last 7 years, they've done a lot of major construction over in Kenya, and building of an orphanage and a special school for the blind, and they're trying to, at the moment, recruiting people to go out there again in February to Kenya. So,
okay, well, we're tight for time here because we want to get your performance in, and then later on, Catherine is going to perform with you, right?
Me nerves.
You're touring all the way up to Christmas and beyond. The album is called In Galway, and we'll put the details of the gigs up on the website and post them on Twitter and all the rest of it.
Thanks,
okay, we're going to give Catherine, give me an example of what it's like when the pros do it, and then you're going to see whether you can manage it as well. So, what are you going to play for us? This is
we're going to play a new set of tunes called Rushin Bay. It's brand new. It's not even actually on the album yet. But,
okay, the next album.
It's on the next one. Yeah.
All right. Well, look, in your own time.
Thanks, Mark. Okay. I don't know.
if you really want to see them take flight, get the
Fantastic.
DVD in Galway. And by the way, if you think he's good in guitar, you should see him on piano. Now,
He's
thank you very
amazing
much
on
for
the
the
piano,
time
isn't
being. You can buzz off now.
Thank
Tell you, and you
now.
can't shut him up normally. But anyway, Catherine has been working hard at trying to learn the art of playing the spoons before she does her thing. Here's a look at her spoons masterclass with Irish spoon player extraordinaire Johnny Bongos. This took place in Mary's Bar in Dublin City Centre.
Yeah.
So give us the basics for Catherine.
The basic for Catherine. So Catherine, the basic is for learning how to play spoons is with normal spoons here.
2 spoons, right?
Okay, and you play them back to back. That's it.
And you want to tell you this is easy as cutting you.
Not at all. No, try it. No, there you go.
Give it an old whack. Oh, now look at this.
Oh, they're better
great.
spoons also.
You had the old cheap spoons from Mary's Bar.
Yeah.
There you go. And the legendary Johnny Bongos has joined us on the coach. Good morning, Johnny. You're very welcome. People think of the spoons as being very easy, and I suppose maybe the best analogy I could give them was, do you know how difficult it is to learn how to use chopsticks?
Oh, yeah, I've never mastered
Well,
them.
it's even harder to learn how to use spoons because chopsticks you don't have to have a sense of time and rhythm with, Johnny, do you?
You don't have to know. You have to know that spoons are way harder than knocking there. So
And what's the trick or what's the essence of it?
the essence is like it's just get the normal dessert spoons or spoons, you know, and just hold them like that, you know.
Yeah,
And make sure to get the lip at the back here, you know.
yeah,
So you have the lip here, so I just practice and tap away, you know, and
yeah.
so on and so forth.
For some reason or other, your microphone isn't working. I don't understand
Okay.
why. We have a slight technical difficulty.
okay.
I can't hear you, Johnny.
Well, so, Catherine, when you thought this was a good idea, how quickly were you disabused? How quickly did you think, oh God, what have I got myself into?
As soon as I met Johnny. But I must say I love it, Mark. I'm absolutely thrilled, and he's a great old teacher, I have to say. But it ain't easy.
And what was the biggest problem you had?
Getting the spoon to stop moving in my hand. And I get a welt on my fingers.
All right, okay. Now, the other thing is that you can learn how to do that, but also you don't know until you try whether you have a sense of time and sense of rhythm or not. And time is innate, it's natural, Johnny.
I
Either
must
you
have
have
it.
it
You're
or
very
you
good.
don't.
I must oh, Sharon, thank you.
Well, look, let's put it to the test. Maestro or mistress, I'm
Right,
not
right
quite
there.
sure what the
No,
female
that's
equivalent
right.
of maestro is. Do you want to kick it off, Shaz? All right.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to put it to the test, Catherine, right?
Okay, we've been given...
Merciful are my nerves. Right, okay.
It's a jig we're doing, isn't it?
A jig, is it?
Yeah,
Jig,
yeah,
jig,
I
yeah,
was
we're doing
told
jig.
earlier on.
What's the difference in time between a jig and a reel?
A jig is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a reel is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
There you go.
I think.
See?
Well done, Sharon.
Even an idiot like me can understand that. All right.
1, 2, 3,
In
1,
your
2, 3,
time.
1. Okay, so a short little
Yeah.
blast.
You need me along now,
I will,
Johnny.
of course, yeah, of course, yeah.
3, 4.
Well done, well done. Well done. Thank you. Well done.
Well done, Catherine.
As the great Stanislavski said, it wasn't the mistakes I made, it was how well I covered them up. Well done, Catherine.
Thank
Another
you,
one down
Johnny.
to Sharon. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
In
Johnny.
Galway, gigs coming to a venue near you. All details on our site. Lots more on Ireland AM after the break. Please stay with us.
Thank you.